Hi, and welcome to Flip of the Week. Here I have some tape, and with this and a few other little surprises, I'm going to show you how to make homemade rivets. Now, rivets are generally drilled into a cymbal to give a sizzling sound, like this. Now we can emulate that sound in several different ways. For example, I started using a necklace that I found from a backstage pass. It was similar to the sound of a rivet because it's little metal beads along a cymbal. So I'll show you what it sounds like without it, and then I'll show you with the necklace. Another way that we can get a homemade rivet sound is by using pennies. Now, I like using pennies for a couple reasons. One, they seem to be big enough but also thin enough that they responded to a cymbal being struck, and they really sounded more like rivets than any other coin. And the other thing is, of course, if I lose them, it's not really that bad if I lose a couple of pennies. If I was starting to lose $50 or something, that could be a drag. But anyway, here's a cymbal with a couple of homemade rivets out of pennies. I also found to make some similar rivet sounds in a hi-hat, we could add dimes to the bottom of a hi-hat cymbal. So I found if you just lay them along the bottom of the cymbal, it gives a nice buzzing sound to the bottom cymbal. But after a while, they kind of work their way into the bell of that cymbal, and at that point, you kind of lose it. But at least for a recording or something, it's not a bad idea to try it out, because it really gives a little bit of a riveted sound to the bottom cymbal of your hi-hat. Lastly, I read in Modern Drummer once that you could try this by adding spoons and forks and knives and things into your hi-hat. You can get kind of a more metallic, clanky sound. So in addition to the dimes, I tried that. So I'll play the hi-hat completely regular, then with a couple of utensils in there, and you can hear how clangy they get when they're closed and when they're open. When it's closed, it kind of has a chunkier sound, and when it's open, it's very clangy. It might not be your taste, but it might work for a recording or something. Check it out. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Flip of the Week on homemade rivets. Hope your cymbals are sizzling and you have a good time, and see you next time.